People care too much about what other people think. If you just had a mentality like you don't care what nobody has to say about you, you're gonna be good in life. Like, people be ready to themselves over somebody else's opinion. You can't be like that. You just gotta go with your mood and be yourself all times, like I said.
Y'all can do so much in this world, bro. Your only weakness that's holding you back is yourself. You are your biggest enemy. You can do whatever you want, bro. You just need more confidence, man. Stop letting things that you see by sitting on your phone for 5 minutes and scrolling through on social media and taking you out your confidence.
It could be you. It could be you if you just get the fuck up, see what you want to do, tunnel vision. F the parties, f the distractions, all that. I'm telling you, bro, once you get your hands on where you want to be at, you feel some traction, you got to just keep going. You feel what I'm saying? All that shit gonna come after, bro.
Bro, facts. So this is called Why Dumb People Are More Successful Than You. Shout out to my mans. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all see right here, Virgo, and I think he's done a collab with his channel, other channel, or someone else's channel. It looks like where it's fvckDH, right? And so, yeah, man, they be dropping some definitely inspirational stuff. If you have not checked out their stuff, go check it out. Specifically, I follow Virgo channel, and he gets some fire stuff, very high value stuff, and just underlooked, man, and she definitely get more love.
For that, so I'm doing mine for a whole nother reason. I can sit down and write my verses and try to come up with some. Them dudes be taking months on their verses. Everything you done heard me, I did it in 30 minutes or less. Everything what the world heard me, anything they ever hear from me is done just out pure raw talent, my vibe, my feel, my real feeling.
Why does it seem modern day like so many people seem to be so rich and successful while simultaneously appearing to be not intelligent or having much qualifications? Yet here you are with a book and glasses and you can't seem to garner even a portion of that success. Well, it's all due to a simple rule, a rule in which I would share with you. But before I do that, I'm Virgo, the inspiration of life. Make sure you go check out my second channel, which is my commentary channel. Link is in the description. I appreciate you so much. I'll wait. Like, go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, go to the pinned comment, subscribe right now.
Shout out to the boy, man.
All right, we good. Anyways, with that, let's get into it. Dumb people seem to have one thing that sets them apart from everyone else. No limitations. They don't limit themselves. They just are. They don't think about what could go wrong or how long the process will be. They just receive ideas and immediately execute. A perfect example. IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed, for all of you who don't know, is this 20-year-old popular streamer who has more money than your whole—
Okay, hold on. This is a take. I'm gonna see how he's gonna say it, but I'm already in defense of IShowSpeed. That nigga is not dumb, okay? He pretty smart. He pretty smart to mask the type of audience and what he's doing and how he's able to keep the attention and how he's, you know, even knowing how to move in that amount of audience. No, bro. No. That dude's smart, bro. I would not fit downplay him. He's talented.
Whole bloodline because of doing shit like this.
I mean, it works. So is he really dumb, or is he just smart at it and just understand that he can do some stuff that's entertaining and is gonna keep people's attention? The one thing I would say that there's a few things that maybe I don't agree with that IShowSpeed done before, but he never ever created things that were against his own people. I've never seen any clips that he downgraded his own people, and I always had a problem with our people in our community, specifically in the black culture, where we downgrade and we do things that are harmful for our community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not pro that. You know, I'm always about uplifting my community when I get a chance, or sharing my opinion, right? Because we already have enough of that other stuff. So yeah, this take, I don't know, man. We're gonna see. Come on. This is kind of dangerous though. That is kind Why he doing? That adrenaline though. Oh yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was crazy.
Now, one may look at speed and go,
okay, those are some things I can't defend, but damn, okay, maybe he had done some crazy stuff, but dude, look at him now. He definitely toned down, and he's been doing some cool stuff. He had done like actually a whole USA tour, marathon type thing, and you know, people vibing with it. Like, he did a lot of cool stuff. So
why can a kid like that, who doesn't have a degree, barely finished high school, and is literally younger than some of y'all draws, garner so much success and money? Meanwhile, you, who's probably well read, got a 4.0 GPA, you maybe even grinded your whole life, it appears, can't seem to catch a break. And to that I say, look at Speed's approach to life. Look at how Speed looks at the world and how he feels about his place in it, his entitlement to success, his belief in himself.
When you feel like there's no way to do it, remind yourself that this world was made for you. Hear me out. This world was made for you. This is your world. Don't let anybody tell you what you can't do, including yourself.
Man, it's facts, bro.
This, it don't matter
That's
what
facts.
you want to be what you want to be. You can be whoever you want to be in this life. People gonna hate on you. People gonna say whatever they want to say about you, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta fight to win. This is your life.
Notice how I show Speed, the dumb guy, doesn't think there is anything out his reach, doesn't think there's any knowledge he needs to gain, doesn't think that there's...
okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of Virgo. This is an L take, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of his takes are pretty on point, but this is kind of like an L take though. Number one, I don't agree. I get what he's doing. He's using I show speed because I show speed. I get it. As a content creator, he's using I show speed because I show speed is a popular topic and big streamer. Then he's using words like why dumb people are more successful than you, because it brings more emotion and makes you feel like, yeah, why people who are less smarter than me is successful. So I get what he's doing. But this is an L take, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's an L take so far. Yeah.
There's any crazy mountain he needs to climb to get to success. So guess what? There isn't. Can you honestly, through the screen, tell me that you have that similar mindset? Do you think you can genuinely have whatever you want? Do you think that you'll get to success in whichever way you see fit? Or are you still listening to the school program mindset where you feel like to rise up in success, to rise up in this world, you need to get good grades? More than likely, you don't have an I show speeds mindset, because if you did, you'd be a lot closer to where you wanted to be already. Okay. Oftentimes, we end up believing that in our pursuit of knowledge, that is where we will find the keys to success. But to even assume that something outside of you will get you to where you need to go means you've lost before you even started. You'll gain so much knowledge that you'll feel like there's so much more you need to learn, and you'll start to count yourself out. Versus dumb people, they don't think they need anything. They are naturally in flow state, a supreme confidence knowing that anything is possible. God gave us unlimited power. The world is our oyster. This is why Speed not only dominates the streaming world, but almost anything else that he tries.
No, again, I disagree on this. I disagree. People who do things like I show speed and other folks, not just I show speed, just people who don't be afraid to actually try something. They get in real time the information they need to adjust. If you're just overanalyzing and you're just overthinking and then you don't do anything, how are you going to know more than somebody else who's been trying a lot of stuff? They get more of a response of feedback and results, which in return shows that they know a lot of stuff because they get the result after they apply doing something, right? Which therefore they learn something, whether it worked or not. So they learn really fast. So I don't agree with this take right here. You know, he has a lot of great takes, but this one was just not, it's not hidden, bro.
This same phenomenon can be seen in a select few people that you've came across in life. They come and do something that you or somebody else has been doing for years, and they just get freakishly good at it in a short period of time. And that's because they're not limiting themselves with beliefs or thoughts or any, you know what I'm saying, preconceived notions or mind conditioning. The only limits you have are the ones you put on yourself. And a lot of intellectual people end up putting so much constraints on themselves through their knowledge. And this concept is not new. It's honestly very cliche. It's seen in all forms of literature, media, your favorite show, your favorite artists. I mean, even your favorite creators. Speaking of,
Yo, Hood Socrates here. Virgo hit my line and told me to speak, so I decided to come and bless y'all with some knowledge, but let me explain it to you in anime terms. Tsunachi, a term used in One Piece, which translates to surrender your name and wits. Or another translation that I like is surrender your name and be a child. Dumb people intrinsically use this phenomena, and it allows them to reach heights that you as a logical thinker may have thought were previously impossible. It's not because this dumb person is better than you, it's just because they're applying their energy to the right thing. By surrendering their name and giving into their childlike ignorance and disregarding concepts like anxiety or fear or doubt, they're able to create with a level of confidence that allows them to align with the frequency of success. In other words, while you keep spamming your energy on useless shit like thinking over your ideas and doubting and giving into anything that isn't the act of actually creating, you only hinder yourself. Dumb people don't think about any of that useless shit at all. That's why they're successful. You need to give into your instincts, your feelings. Logic is holding you back. Let's talk Blue Lock. You need to be like the geniuses in that story. Individuals who act from their feelings and disregard the logical analysis in favor of acting first. The character Itoshi Rin is an amazing example of this. In the story, he awakens his destructive impulses, which, I'm not gonna lie, on paper is corny as fuck. But when you really take time to analyze and look at what he really means, it's that he's putting more energy into his actions, his impulses, rather than spending time thinking about anything. Key word here is impulse, which is a strong urge to act. And when you become familiar with these concepts, you understand that they all really mean the same thing. Tsunachi, destructive impulses, they're all telling you you need to act without thinking. Trust your gut, trust your feelings. It's not just me and Virgo telling you.
Use common sense too. Do not act without using common sense, bro. You definitely want to use common sense. That's going because you could do some crazy, stupid stuff and then look back and regret it. Use common sense. Use common sense. Don't just take what they telling you and you don't use common sense. Right? Don't overthink. Go try stuff and experiment, but you also want to use common sense because you don't want to end up years later looking like a fool where like you just regret what you did, and that's just on the internet. So
it's also media, which is the reflection of our world. So if that's not enough to convince you, you might be the one who is truly dumb.
All right.
No, it's not knowledge that gets you success. It's not posting every day. It's not selling your soul. It's you. And dumb people realize this very early on, which is why we're seeing so many young and dumb people garner success with ease. You're the sauce. You're the secret. You're the method. You're the unknown forbidden knowledge that you seek. You're the information and inspiration you keep looking for in my videos, in those books, in those Reddit posts. It's always been you. As a child, you knew this, but you've let life and people trick you into believing that it's something else outside of you. Remember who you are. Regular human minds created phones, planes, and YouTube. So you're telling me your mind can't get $1 million, 1 million subscribers, 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify? Stop doubting and start doing. Because at the end of the day, you're waiting for you.
I do like that part. Oh, he got some more stuff.
I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Shout out to my brother, the Hood Socrates, aka.
Okay, so he's talking about the collab. I subscribe to the guy that he's collaborated. So I'm gonna check out his stuff. Shout out to y'all, man. Go check him out. I got the link in the description of his channel in the video. By the way, also hit the subscribe button on my channel, and we have more dope reactions. That the take that you had, you know, I didn't agree a lot with this one compared to all the other ones he had. I think that it's just two people, The person who overthinks and the person who believes in themselves and they just say, hey, I'm going to try this stuff, and they get feedback in real time and just continue to do that. And that's how they see so much progression and results fast, and they get ahead the people who just don't take those risks. And that's just how it is, man. So if you're scared and you don't want to take those risks, you got to reevaluate what's holding you back and what causes that, you know what I'm saying? And then you just gotta accept where you at in those emotions, and then say it's okay, and then let it go, and then go and try it and take that jump. It's just like jumping in the pool. You know you're gonna have so many thoughts thinking how it's gonna be cold, how deep it is, and all this other stuff. But then when you just take a deep breath and you just jump in and embrace it for that moment, you good. Anyways, but also use common sense. If you can't swim, you better not jump in that water. Again, that's why I said you common sense. Anyways, see you on the next one. Peace.